Welcome to Think Green, the show that helps you help the environment with tips on how to protect our most valuable resources. We are in the city of Miami, one of the most naturally beautiful cities in the nation, filled with green life, and it's important to understand the impact that we have on our environment. That's why many of the Magic City's buildings are going green.
LEED certification was originally intended for commercial buildings. Today, many different types of buildings can go green. We caught up with some of Miami's green building experts to tell us what LEED is really all about.
LEED means that it's a building that was built with environmental principles in mind.
And it also reduces the amount of pollution that is going to be given off by any type of building.
How are we going to make this place habitable, hospitable, comfortable for people to live, work, and play in?
So what does green building consist of? Site planning, material use, energy, indoor environmental quality, and water management.
Throughout the 90s and more recently, where developers and municipalities in the marketplace demanded green buildings and healthier environments, the USGBC created LEED as a metric, as a way of defining exactly what that meant.
So why build green? Take a look at these mind-blowing statistics. On average, green buildings save 40% in water use, 39% in energy use and carbon dioxide emission, 50 to 75% of construction and demolition waste going to landfills, and a whopping 58 billion of sick time from work annually.
And we essentially are what we eat and what we breathe. So if you're breathing in high quality air and you're comfortable and you're not fidgeting around trying to put a jacket on, or you know you're hot and sweaty and you're uncomfortable, then we're all much more productive.
When you're in a building that is LEED certified, the air quality in that building is going to be much better than any other building that would not have that type of a certification. That alone just helps with the person's overall health.
Created by the U.S. Green Building Council, LEED certification is based on a point system that rates how green a building is.
LEED is built on a point system that you can achieve different levels from 1 to, I think the maximum is about 120 points. And if you can get 40 points to 49 points, you can call yourself LEED certified. One of the first LEED certifications was in a retail project, which was a Target in Midtown.
So we have the American Airlines Arena, we have the Staples Center, we have Met 3, 1450 Brickell.
And recently the Wachovia Financial Center got an existing building certification as well.
Miami has a very sensitive ecosystem unlike any in the world, and it's important to understand how we impact our environment when building.
One of the big requirements in green building is where your waste goes. The less stuff that we're putting into Florida landfills, the less that goes into the Miami River, the less that goes into Biscayne Bay and kills fishes and turtles and whatnot.
We are home to one of the largest mangrove populations on the eastern part of Florida, and the bay has been severely damaged by runoff in the past.
Did you know recycling one aluminum can can save enough energy to power a TV for 3 hours? Welcome to Think Green, the show that helps you help the environment with tips on how to protect our most valuable resources. You don't have to be in the construction phase to go green. Existing buildings can also be LEED certified.
The existing building certification is a little bit different because it's not so much what you're putting into a building and your site selection. It's made more about the operations of a building. And it really focuses on the way you operate your building in order to ensure energy efficiency, high indoor air quality, and sustainable purchases so that you can encourage people to manufacture sustainably.
Homes can also be LEED certified, and you can do your part in going green.
There's a LEED for homes, and you would need to contact your developer or architect based on where your home is being built, what stage of the process the home is in. Typically, homes are built from the ground up, so it's more of a new construction process, not so much a retrofit, but you can do retrofits and update your home.
There are literally tons of eco-friendly products that you can use in your home, whether you're remodeling or just want to do your part in helping the environment. When living in Miami, you can expect the usual rain showers. Here is a product that helps with water efficiency. When it rains, the cistern collects rainwater, which is then used for toilets and irrigation. It's a perfect way to go green and make the best of those rainy days. Take a look at this retrofit kit, which reduces the amount of water the toilets use. Natural stones are sustainable materials that can be used for bathrooms, kitchens, as well as flooring.
In fact, these actual stone sheets here are what you see in the International Airport here in Miami.
Did you know that plastic bags and other plastic materials thrown into the ocean can kill as many as 1 million sea creatures a year?
The Staples Center, located at 21st Street and Biscayne Boulevard, was one of the city's first green buildings, receiving a gold certification by the U.S. Green Building Council.
This building is a great example of a LEED certified product. It was the first LEED certified building in Miami-Dade County.
From the lights to the carpet, the water usage, and the landscaping, this building is all about going green.
We've designed the rooftop in a way that it slopes all of the drains from the rooftop lead to an above-ground tank that you can use to either provide that water for irrigation or provide that water back into the building for sewage conveyance.
The building was constructed using regional and recycled materials. The air conditioning system and also the lights have been downsized for energy savings.
By reducing the number of bulbs inside the space, then you're also reducing the amount of heat that's generated, so it allows you to downsize your HVAC equipment.
Staples Center has done a great job in paving the way for other buildings to go green, and we can all do our part.
It's a matter of looking at the things they do on a daily basis and, you know, maybe get a water bottle instead of a bottle of water.
Did you know Americans use 2.5 million plastic bottles an hour? And most of them get thrown away.
Drum roll, please. 1450 Brickell is Miami's first Class A office building to earn LEED Gold certification. This building is beautiful and, more importantly, it's green, relying heavily on green power. The site location was already on developed land and next to public transportation, so you can access the building by light rail, bus lines, or bicycle. By providing bicycle racks and preferred parking spaces for fuel-efficient, low-emitting vehicles, the building helps with green transportation. Irrigation techniques are used for water landscaping along with a selection of various drought-resistant plants. The building even has a green roof above the parking lot on the 14th floor.
And this is a great area to see some of the features that make 1450 Brickell a green building. And it's also a great way to introduce native vegetation into what's typically a dense urban landscape.
The tiles on the rooftop are light-colored to reflect the heat, and the light posts are set lower than usual to help reduce light pollution in the city. The windows are glazed with a material that reduces heat while still allowing natural light to shine, so you don't have to use indoor lighting as much.
Until next time, remember we can all do our part in helping to preserve our environment and think green.
It's important for us to remember how we affect the environment, how the everyday choices we make impact our natural resources, and green building is one more step we take closer to preserving our habitat.